we were talking about Marco Rubio, what a little teeny tiny pussy ass dude he is. Here he is with Caitlin Collins talking about the apology. Why isn't he not apologizing? And CNN decided to show him, yeah, he's thanked the Americans numerous times.
Criticizing Zelensky for not saying thank you specifically during that meeting, those 40 to 50 minutes that we were in the Oval Office. But certainly, you know very well, Secretary Rubio, your time as a senator here in Washington, that whenever Zelensky has come to Washington before, he has very much expressed that kind of gratitude. Just listen to this.
Thank you for both financial packages you have already provided us.
Really, all my appreciations from my heart, from the heart of Ukrainians, all Ukrainians. So what can I say to American people in English? My English is poor. To say all my messages and all my thanks to you. And thank you very much for supporting us, our people.
Thank you, United States. Thank you, America.
Ukraine is grateful to the United States for its overwhelming support.
Do you think you can make the argument that he hasn't said thank you?
Well, I think the vice president said he hadn't said it today. He hadn't heard it today in that meeting. And we were hoping that meeting would begin by thank you for everything you've done for us. We wouldn't be where we are today without you. We wouldn't even have a chance to negotiate a peace without the help you gave us. By the way, without the help you gave us when you were president in the first term, because President Obama refused to provide them defensive capabilities in terms of
Russian propaganda he finishes with, and I don't know, man. I can't believe, Lana, that this is our country. I really can't believe it. There's going to be, there's times in history that we look back on and we're like thankful that we did not live through it. There are times maybe when we were alive going, man, things were a lot simpler back then and things were a lot easier, and I'm sure it's always different for you than it is for me, but you get the gist of what I'm saying but right now, what we have to live through in this country right now is just absolutely incredibly painstakingly unbelievable, just unbelievable that we are living through this time and that we have actual Americans who are siding with this and doing it with attitude, doing it with bluster, and doing it with a I don't give a fuck attitude about other Americans. And it's unbelievable to watch. It's just truly unbelievable to watch.
Yeah, that was just and that one part of me wanted to at least be like, you know what? Rubio is weak, but he knows better. So maybe at some point he's not going to be able to do it anymore and he will just resign. Watching that is like, no, he's not. He's just going spread the lies. Like he didn't say thank you that day. Is the petty?
Which I believe he did, by the way.
I was gonna say, I guarantee you, when he got out that limo and came and shook his hand, and he was like, "Thank you, Mr. President."
Yep.
Well, we didn't get that shot because he was so busy saying, "Oh, we knew he wasn't gonna wear a suit." Like,
you know what they were doing? I mean, they're setting it up to as if he was thankful for the last administration, but not this administration. So that he was actually rooting for Biden and Kamala Harris. So they're going to take it out on him because he wasn't rooting for them. But I'll guarantee you, he doesn't give a fuck. Well, I'm sure he did care who won, but right now, this man is in the middle of a war. His people are dying, and you hear people go, well, he just needs to give up and maybe his people will stop dying, but he's defending himself. That's like if somebody's coming at you in a fight and you just say, well, let him beat me up. It's just like, what is the mentality here?
Somebody, like you said, somebody comes into your house.
Yeah.
And your family is there. You're just like, you know what? Take my girls, rape them. I give up.
Yeah.
Take them.
Yeah.
Are you fucking serious?
Let them do it. Yep.
Yeah, just take my wife too. Her pussy's good. Take it.
Unbelievable.
What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Like, what is the problem here? This is like none of this is rocket science. You really, the truth is just right there. And it's so easy because it's so simple. Because once again, Putin bad. Putin broke into their home.
Right.
He's defending his home. But to go Putin good, blame the victim, you literally have to twist yourself like this to make that work. Like, that's a harder fit. Y'all out here just, he didn't say thank you. He didn't say thank you 2 times, knock on wood, crawl on his knees, then kiss Trump's knuckles. He didn't, right? Like, what? It's just like the goalposts is everywhere.
Well, they do like they always do. They use the revisionist history. They're using history to kind of change it and twist it. I heard somebody the other day say that America broke treaties against Russia. And I was like, no, America didn't break any treaties. They let some expire, but they never broke a treaty or an agreement. They bring up James Baker, that James Baker told Gorbachev that they would not move, what was an inch more to the east or to the west, whatever he said. And that was just something that he told him, but there wasn't a signed agreement. It wasn't in writing. If you want to say, hey, that's a shitty thing to do, to tell him, but things change and there's reasons why things change. And, that's what happened. But at the end of the day, Vladimir Putin and Russia are not the good guy. I don't care what kind of history you give me. I don't care how you want to twist it and turn it, like you said, but that's just the bottom line.